What's up, Doms? I'm back at it with another topic I want to talk about. But before I jump into that, I do want to take the time to thank those who have been liking the videos. I've been seeing some good reactions from the videos that I post, and I appreciate the love. Definitely, if you like the videos, go ahead and follow me too, so you can stay updated on new posts, new video posts. And of course, you can always follow me on YouTube at Clove, KLOVKC. All right, so we about to go ahead and start tonight's topic. And tonight's topic is going to be called Dom's Make Sure That You Have Your Own Place or Your Own Spot. Now, let me just say this. I say Doms because, again, if we're going back to what I would define as a Dom, and let me stop rocking in my chair because I noticed that's picking up. But what I would define as a Dom is, again, a dominant female who is okay with being alone. We said that, right? Who is all about their mission or their craft, which again is like, if you want to be a plumber, shit, I've seen Doms that are plumbers. If you want to do that, that comes before anything. Okay. So again, this is not for and let me just clarify. This is not for those who are in relationships. And even if you are in a relationship as a Dom, this still technically probably wouldn't apply to you. So again, this is for the Doms that are like me, that are single, that are all about their mission and are okay with being single and are dominant. So again, Doms, make sure you have your own spot, your own place. And the reason why I say this is because, well, let's just go back to, what I've been saying. I used to be a soft stud. And the reason why I say it's important for you to have your own spot is, definitely in the dating game, I'm saying, if you ever want to be intimate with a female, you have to have somewhere to go, right? So, yeah, you can go to her place, but let's say she has kids. That's going to be really hard. Or she could have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and you may never know. But at the same time, again, just for you, this don't even have to do with films or anything like this. You should have your own place. So that's one reason, because if you're ever intimate, you want to be able to, take your girl or take someone that you're dating to your own place. Second off, I remember as a soft stud. Now I'm not saying I never had my own place, but 99% of the time I always lived with my girlfriend, and I always moved in with my girlfriend. And at first, like any relationship, it's all good. Especially as a lesbian, and I say lesbian because this is just all the way around. Whenever you meet someone that's gay, or you become involved in a gay relationship or a lesbian relationship, of course emotions are high. This is all exciting. This is all new. You feel like, like you just feel like you're on cloud nine, because you're, in this relationship, you're connected with this woman. So again, everything is good up front. But I remember times when, let's say, me and my girl was arguing. She had the power to tell me to get out. She had the power to tell me to leave. And the reason why I say she had the power is because, again, I moved in with her. So my name wasn't on the lease. And she had already pretty much made where we were staying a home. She had already basically, she already had her own furniture, all that stuff was in there. So really all that I was bringing was clothes. So I know y'all see online memes of sometimes dudes kicked out their girl's house and they got bags full of clothes, trash bags full of clothes. Well, that was me, nigga. I mean, that was me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed to sit here and say the things that I've done or the mistakes that I made, because we only can learn from those mistakes and say, you know, what we will not do in the future. So again, to all my young doms out there, even my older doms, y'all already know, like we definitely want to teach these younger doms that you know, you definitely want to have your own place. Another reason why I would say you want to have your own place is because I mean, let's be real. There are women out there that will date a dom or a soft stud. They would date someone, a lesbian, because of what they have, or because they have a nice place, or you know, they live in a nice neighborhood, whatever the case is. Look, at the end of the day, y'all, we are all women, right? So we all know how other women are. I mean, it's not a secret. You know what I'm saying? There are gold diggers out there. There are women who only want to be with you because of who you are. Like if you're popular, or if you know what I'm saying, you have a reputation. There are women who you know what I'm saying, want to see what they can get out of you. So in the dating scene, it's not like these women are going to be walking around with a sign that says, oh, I'm going to use you, or I want you for your money, or, you know what I'm saying, because I think you have money. They're not, I mean, you would have no idea. And I don't say that you shouldn't date these kind of women. And I say that because if you feel like that's the type of woman that you're dealing with, you don't have to, I mean, you don't have to give in to it. You don't have to, let's say, for instance, that she's with you because you have lots of money, right? Okay, so you know that this woman is primarily dealing with you because you have lots of money. Well, that don't mean go out there and be a trick. You know what I'm saying? That's not what that means. What that means is that you know why she's dealing with you, and because you know this, you know how to move. And you know, of course, I'll teach y'all how to move with scenarios like this, because I didn't been with them all. I done been with gold diggers. I done been with women who were just sexually attracted to me. I've been with women who wanted to build a family with me. I didn't build with all kind of women, and so I know that, you know, there are women out there like that. So anyway, so let's say, for instance, you meet a woman and she's a gold digger. Well, what if she, I mean, you don't want to basically, again, limit your options, because let's say a woman say, I won't mess with a dom that don't got a place. Well, this might be your Bonnie that you run into, and guess what? You out the game because you ain't got your, because that's what she looks for. That's what she wants. She wants someone that has their own place. Maybe they got a 850 credit score. Maybe they drive a Benz. You know what I'm saying? That's why she's with this dom. So again, if things like you having your own place, or nice car, and when I say nice, I don't mean that you have to have a Lamborghini, just something that's, you know, current, that's new, that's nice, that you keep clean. You just want to make sure that you're not basically eliminating options in the community because you don't have your own place or your own car. So I think that you definitely should strive for that. Now, let me just say this. We all fall down, like, in no way. I mean, I don't know everyone's situation, but I will speak on my situation, okay? I at one time was living with my brother, and my brother is younger than me. And I was staying in, you know, one of his guest bedrooms. And let me just say this, okay? I've been on dates, even with living with my brother. And I was always uncomfortable with bringing the girl over to my brother's house. And the reason why I say this is because, let's say that me and her was about to get intimate, or that we were intimate. I don't know, like, if he was gonna walk in, or, you know what I'm saying, maybe you know, she freak out if he walks in. That's one reason. And then two, now this is very true. Now, whenever some women would find out that I lived in the guest room, which was upstairs, they kind of, like, you could tell, like, they whole kind of vibe changed a little bit. And the reason why I bring this story up is because I think I seen something like this online, and I was just like, damn, like, that is so true. It was like you wouldn't even believe, like, it was oh my god, it was so true. So I'm saying that little things like that will turn a woman off. You just want to make sure that you prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever you let's say you going for an interview, right? You want to make sure you're dressed right. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you have your resume. You want to make sure you have your what do they call, referrals, all that. You prepare, right? So when you go for that job interview, you know what I'm saying, they more than likely to offer you a position because you're prepared. So it's the same thing with dating. You just want to make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Like, make sure that you have your own place, and it might take time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know everyone's financial situation. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I can't really speak on everyone's financial situation. All I know is that should be the goal, whether or not it takes you a year, whether or not it takes you 5 years. Just know that with having your own place as a dom, it is a better look. The girls do tend to respond better when you have your own place, because I've seen it. Like I said, from going from living with my brother to now having my own place, it's just the way that the girl reacts is hella different. So again, studs, make sure you have your own place, or that you're working to have your own place. It's cool to have to stay with family members if you ever get in a situation where you have to, but just know that the end result should be getting your own place. And like I said, that goes just for just you in general, just you having your own shit together. Like, it does make you feel way better. And you never want to be in a situation where you're getting put out by your girlfriend because y'all not getting along, because that's just, I mean, I remember times because my aunt had lived in the same apartment complex as at the time me and my girlfriend had shared. So I remember times where she would put me out, and I would have to go over to my aunt's house, and they like, what, you know, what happened? She put you out? And I'm like, yeah, looking all dumb and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, had I had my own place, okay, bitch, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about being rude or nothing, but at the same time, as a dom, when you have things like that, your whole attitude changes. Like, you don't just, you know what I'm saying? If your girl start tripping with you, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is, you can always go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to go back to the house with them. You know what I'm saying? You might really need some time away from that person, and the best way that I could see you doing that is by having your own place. So again, for the doms that want to know, again, how to how to be able to date, be okay with dating. I feel like, again, you have to be in a relationship, and if you are wanting to be in a relationship, that's cool. But again, this is for my doms out here who are single, who are dating, who are okay with this. Again, this is what I recommend. So again, if we lay it all out, you definitely want to have your own place, or striving to have your own place. You know, make sure that that's done, and that's just really for you. We're not even really talking about the girl, but that's for you, because it does make you feel better with yourself. Another thing I think we didn't discuss so far is just making sure that you know what you want to do out of life. Again, I rap, I write music. I'm writing a book right now. I started a business, and I'm doing this YouTube. So I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? So with you being busy, it'll help. It'll help with you not getting lonely at night, or not feeling like you have to be underneath a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because you got something to look forward to. So that's two. And then just make sure that when you're out there on your mission, to be taken seriously. Now, if you're a rapper, like me, for instance, if you're a rapper, like, yeah, sometimes you have to, you can't be, I mean, you can wear a suit. I mean, I think I've seen rappers do it. But in most cases, I'm in a t-shirt or, some jeans with some nice shoes and shit. But that's because, I'm a rapper. And if I'm performing, okay. But if I'm, let's say, for instance, I'm doing something for my Jingle Jam business, I'm gonna wear a nice button down. I mean, you ain't gotta wear a blazer, but I mean, I would, but I mean, you ain't gotta wear a blazer, but I'm gonna make sure my hair is right, whether or not you got braids, dreads, haircut, whatever the case is. You just want to make sure that you dress for success. So that was another thing. And then again, just keeping that dominance. And when I say that, I don't want this to be confused with when I say dominant, or masculine, I don't want it to be confused with she's trying to be a man. Let me just say this, okay? Because like I've said before, there are also two different type of men. There are your alphas and your betas, and the alphas carry that dominant trait, and your betas carry more of a feminine trait. So it's not about gender necessarily. It's about you as a person, what you stand for, what you represent. Of course, I have some feminine traits because I am a woman, but at the same time, I don't tap into that much. You know what I'm saying? When I say dominant, I mean that I'm not gonna allow anybody to disrespect me, for one. I'm all about my mission. That's dominance. That's you know what I'm saying. That's not nothing short but that. You know what I'm saying. And also, you know what I'm saying, I'm making sure that I look good. And then, I mean, I am, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with women. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I am a dom. So of course I'm have masculine traits. So it's not about being a man, but I will say this, just for the record, I do feel like doms, honestly, I mean, and someone might definitely disagree with me on this, but I feel like doms, studs, whatever, I feel like we are men and women bodies. I mean, at the end of the day, think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not really too much anything feminine about us. I mean, yeah, our bodies and stuff like that, but I mean, just think about it. I mean, I'm not saying this, I wouldn't say this is and we're kind of tiptoeing on the transgender thing, but I feel like certain doms are men and women bodies, and it just is what it is. So again, that's what I would say. More tips is coming soon. Just make sure you have your own place, that you strive to have your own place. I'm really tired of seeing the films on Facebook, and not that I give a fuck. I mean, I really don't, but for yourself, I'm really tired of seeing films on Facebook say, is there, what they be saying, they say, is there any stud with their own place, their own car? And I'm just like, damn, like, we really gotta do better, because we want to be, I mean, what's wrong with us being the cream of the crop? What's wrong with us having our shit together? I mean, why does it always have to be the films? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to move in with the films, or, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got to be the ones to work and we sit at home, or whatever the case is. Like, we can be running this shit too. And I think that this is all that this is about. So again, just have your own place. Try to have your own place. I mean, and anyway, if you want to be intimate with a girl, it's only I mean, what you gonna do? I mean, y'all can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to take her someplace, you know what I'm saying, to get down. I know I do. All right, so Dom Life, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to hear. I know I keep saying that, but you know what I'm saying, like, I'm getting likes but no comments, and I definitely want to be able to know what I want to speak on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do music, but this YouTube page I'm really passionate about, because You know what I'm saying? I've been in the shoes of let's say we're gonna say soft studs where you know what I'm saying, I was like, oh God, like I'm really single, like I just want to be with somebody, and I know that feeling. So you just got to get to a place mentally where you're okay with being single and enjoy that shit. And this is how you enjoy it. This is how you enjoy it. All right. All right, Doms. It's the Dom. I'll catch y'all later.